You know, many moons ago when I was a wee girl and I had my Volkswagen Mark IV Golf, the one set of wheels everybody wanted was the Bentley Continental wheels. 5x100, big spoke, wicked wheels. And they were always the one that I was like, do you know what? I'll have BBS CHs for now, but those are the ones that I need to get. I didn't quite get to my Continental wheels, but we did make it to Sicily to take a Bentley Continental GT Speed for a serious spin.
I just bought a new whip, spend a couple thousand just to cruise it. Shawty said she love me, but I swear she'll never prove it. I never tell her, but I put it in the music. Well, that's okay. All I wanna do is make the best of my whole day. Thank the Lord up above, get the cream on the side, make you laugh to know it. That's the stuff that I love, la la da da da. We can be friends if you wanna. We could just talk if you wanna. We could hold hands if you wanna. Hey, tell me what you wanna do.
We have arrived at Piazza del Bentley, Jamesy.
We are here.
I know.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
This is the abandoned military base, which, as you say, looks like an abandoned military base. I love this. Isn't it creepy? Anywhere that looks like someone's just, you know, left one day suddenly becomes spooky.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. What I'm interested in, if I'm honest, is where we're going to get to drive.
Yeah, the only thing spooky about today is going to be my driving skills.
Is it going to rain or is it going to stay dry?
I think it's going to rain. Look.
I hope it rains.
I know, yeah.
I want to see the back end of this thing tail happy.
Hanging off the back of the track.
See, by the edge you have a nice bit of dirt and dust.
Alright. Follow the signs. Oh, there's so many areas for amazing photos. Are you ready?
I was thinking donuts.
First priority is husbands of YouTube, Instagram.
My new job. Yep, I'm learning to have a steady hand and get drone shots by just standing.
Right, try not to.
I'm just happy getting a massage. Like, I'm happy to be passenger all day.
See.
Uh-oh, that sounds exciting. Did I just freak out when I said uh-oh?
No, I mean, yeah, you do that every time I try and park, you're like, ah!
I just heard tires squealing and I'm like, okay.
The whole thing about today is being able to test out what this car is capable of. Obviously James is with me this weekend because we're just coming off the back of our Croatian trip. So we're going to have ample opportunity to see what this thing can do. I've never tried to drift a car that's over 2 tons before, have you?
No, not unless there was many people inside with me.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
Should be fun.
Yeah, it should be a cool machine. It looks awesome, doesn't it?
Yeah, I love this colour. It's julep.
Julep. Yeah, julep. Julep yellow.
This car is julep yellow. 22s, just over 2 tons. As I said, 650 brake, 900 newton meters of torque. Look at the rear arches on this thing.
Yeah, she's a big girl.
Simplest way of doing a launch, put it in sport mode. We'll go in ESC dynamic.
Yeah.
Left foot on the brake, right foot on the throttle.
Yeah.
Mash the throttle.
Yeah.
And then just let go of the brake when you're ready. Just remember to stop before that wall.
She's in P.
Yeah.
Is that fine?
No, I put it in
I was going to say,
sorry.
I was like, is that a...
Sorry, I forgot we switched.
No, that's fine, because I was like, P. It doesn't look right. I don't know about P to launch it. You never know though. Just before we get into this lap though, I just want to explain to everybody, this is a disused military base. It's going to look like we're flying through the middle of Birmingham town centre, but it's not. It is actually an old military base which we're now using as a track.
Yeah, and then we're in the sort of nuclear bunker zone, so all these nuclear bunkers are here.
This is crazy. It's got such good pickup in this car, which I noticed when we were out driving. And the brakes are insane. We were talking about the fact that the brakes are the heaviest, the biggest production brakes on the market in the world.
Yeah.
They're
460 mil, 10 pistons. Got a left here. Yeah, I mean what's nice is it saves the unsprung mass, which you wouldn't have thought for a car this size would make much difference, but it does really massively help with the weight balance of the car as well.
Yeah.
So, tight right here. quiet zone.
This is crazy.
There's like a little playground.
I know.
So in sport mode,
Yeah.
ESC off.
Yeah.
We'll just do a big sort of big arc coming through like a figure of 8,
Okay.
and then just have fun with the throttle. You'll find the car, if you're giving it sort of low throttle inputs, will be feel quite all-wheel drive, and then
Yeah.
if you go harder into the throttle, you'll be able to drift the car.
So you have to feel it out basically.
Yeah,
See what she wants to do.
yeah, and just sort of manage the steering angle, and it'll reward you for it.
I'm more of a clockwise girl. Officially skidded something more expensive than my first house.
It's bizarre. If we
Oh, sorry, that way.
if you want to head this way,
Yeah.
right left. And then we're into the residential area. So I think this car really respects if you sort of turn in and then you chase the throttle early.
Yeah.
You get to feel it moving around.
I can't remember any of my
Right left,
corners.
and then it's right right. So this one's nice for linking them up. James would be proud.
Oh yeah. It gives you just a little bit of slip, but like not anything that you can't handle.
Yeah, left then right.
These corners are lovely. He's gonna love this, you know.
How brilliant. And there's a double apex, so double left, sorry. Left, yes, chase the throttle early and get it to really move. Yeah. Brilliant. Then left, same again, chase it early.
Awesome. Sick.
Stop smiling. Go left here. Yeah, I mean, you can do that in a Bentley. Come on.
Unreal. Yeah, wicked. I really like it, right? I think for a vehicle that is the size, weight and expense that this is,
Yep.
it's a fun and engaging drive.
Yeah.
With the rear steer, with the torque vectoring, with the all-wheel drive, with the e-diff, like everything together makes this car an incredibly confidence-inspiring drive. Because I'll be honest, when he said like over 2 tons, I was like, Christ,
a heavy machine.
she is a heavy girl. And when you add that much power to that weight, it means, well, it's pendulum effect, isn't it?
Yeah.
At that point, you're like, oh my god. It's hard to get momentum back. I mean, within reason, like if you're going too nuts into a corner, understeer is understeer, and it's going to happen no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what happens. But I think with the way this car is set up with the chassis, even back there, you were able to give it a bit of a kick, and she slides a tiny, you know, she just slides a little bit and keeps it all kind of nice and level. Like,
Control,
nowhere near on a level as you. Like, you just went out there and blew the tyres off the thing.
I'll try and make a transition. That's fun though. I'm going out with the intro, aren't I? If I done a tyre already? Yeah, my kind of journey ended a bit, I guess,
Premature.
prematurely.
That's not like you.
I'm not. I'm not proud of saying that, but yeah, the tyres couldn't hack it.
Yeah.
But I was quite surprised because the surface was really loose. Like, you know, obviously it was.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just absolutely
What are you about to spill?
playing with
It's a good
fire.
time
Wait,
to
hold
press
on.
the brake.
No, do not. Sorry.
Yeah, so for me, it was obviously a surface that hasn't been driven on in years because it's an
Yeah.
ex-military base and hasn't been. Nobody's there since the mid-90s
Nuts.
until this week.
1994 or something, did he say? Something.
Yeah, so it was very, very loose, very green, and to have a car with this much power and that much weight, I was quite surprised how nimble it felt. Like, it
100%.
didn't feel like a car 2.2 ton or whatever it is. It felt quite like a normal sports car. Sports car. It felt really drivable.
It's incredibly. Do you know what? The sound system, by the way,
Of course,
guys.
you're kind of expecting the comfort.
Yeah, like top five things. Alcantara everywhere, including the steering wheel. Bad boy. Massage seats, very comfortable. Active bolsters as well. Bad boy. Lots of quilted leather, and just generally the way everything looks. It looks expensive. The buttons are ergonomic. They've got these I don't even know what you would call that on the outside of the dials. Is it I don't know, but it makes it feel really nice anyway.
Yeah, and got some carbon fibre.
Carbon fibre.
They really
sound
added
system,
like a
sound
sports.
system is nuts as well. Nuts. Probably the best factory sound system. What even is it? Name?
It's so clear, it's crystal, isn't it? Like,
Nuts.
yeah.
Dulip paintwork, black line specification, exterior, 22-inch gloss black painted, forged wheels, carbon fibre technical finish, contrast stitching. Oh, and the sound system is an extra. Name for Bentley premium audio system. Oh, that's $6,000.
$6,000.
Yes, over 6 or nearly 7, 6,725.
That's a few quid.
Well, anyway, look, do you know what? It is what it is. It's Bentley. It's luxury. It's
Yeah, you pay for what you get. Really, it's quality.
It's a Grand Tour. It's incredibly luxury. It's quality. It's a fun drive. It is not what I was expecting.
No, and as we were saying earlier, we're just back from Croatia. But if you had this car there, or the convertible model, it's like, oh my god, it would be the dream, because you can have the roof down on the coastline and then bring it up the mountains, turn everything off into dynamic mode, traction control off, everything off, and slide it. And it has an ELSD, brilliant.
Like I'll take the novice card out of the pair of us here. It felt good. It gave you a little bit of slip, and you know how, do you know what the main thing is, and I'm not going to labour this point too much, but with some ESC systems, with some traction control systems, it has got such a hard cut when the throttle input and the steering input is where it thinks you can't control it, which is not even barely past, I don't know, 25, 30 degrees. Like, it stresses itself out very quickly, just cuts the power. So you end up looking like a moose. Like, you go in and you try and hero it a little bit, and it cuts the power, and it's like, and that's the end of it. Whereas this is like,
it's quite smooth.
On that note, guys, really hope you've enjoyed the video. We had great fun making it. I will see you guys in about a week's time or so. Hopefully we are going to be on the road with the wheels. Actually, I'm not even going to say that because I don't know when this video is going out. So I'll catch you in the next one. I reckon it'll be when we're back in Russia.
Yes, bring it on.
Yes, we're back off to Moscow. So we'll see you guys then. Thanks so much.
Take care.
Bye.